and let y'all get in and on and say hello and all the things. Don't forget, of course, to like, comment, and share while you're here for a chance to be entered in the drawing for the $50 gift certificate. And yeah, there it is right there. Hello, Jose. Lori's here. Anita, hello. Vicky, Debbie. Yeah, there's Harmonious Hodgepodge. I'm just hoping that with all this Microsoft glitch problem from earlier today, that Els is not stuck at some airport endlessly. Els and Yoop, I think we're traveling today. And I've already seen a couple people say, ugh, flights are canceled. Can't get home. So hopefully all is well. This is one of my lace borders from my very first collection last spring. I'm going to pop that on there. I'm doing a whole lot of mixing and matching today, so I hope you enjoy that. It's always nice to see. Thanks, Anita. Hello, Ellie. Terry, hey. Catherine's here. Nicole, thank you very much. Wilma's here. Becky, hello. All right, cool. All right, so I got that on there, and now I'm going to put my little fern on here. Of course, this is from the release this spring, the layered butterfly die. And I love this little fern. So we'll pop that on next, and then we'll get to the Christmas dies there. I'm very curious to see how the 30 minutes go for me, because I tend to go long anyway. So, but I like the idea. I hope you guys like it. Can't wait to see what you're doing, says Diana. Thank you. All right, and I got my stamped and layered butterfly going already, and some foam tape on the back, so I'll pop that on. So this is going to be a birthday card, you may have guessed. And I think I'll put that over here. So I've got Happy Birthday. Now, Happy Birthday, I think, is from the Everyday Words, the first set. I'm pretty sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I've had 3 now, and we have a 4th one coming. So I'm going to pop that up there. Hopefully that's kind of straight. Looks good. Thank you, Donna. Pamela's here. Looks interesting. We won't complain if I go longer. Well, you know, it's become my challenge and mission to try to do it in 30 minutes. We'll see. Very ambitious, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see. We'll scooch Happy Birthday over here because we have to have room for our pretty doily. Okay, so what I did is I took Angelica's die, Joyous Ornament Stars 1. Okay, and I made like a big doily out of it. I thought that would be kind of pretty. So I'll show you very quickly how you can do that. Of course, when you die cut out the little piece, it has the little flaps on it like that. So I just cut those away right on those score lines. Super easy to do. And to make it as full as I did on that cream colored one, you will need to die cut this unit, this piece, 6 times. So you have 12 of these petals, let's call them. So you need 12 altogether. And then I die cut just a little circle. This is like a 5/8 circle from my circles, banners, and ribbons. And I put a little dot in the center. And then, as you can imagine, you just start to glue with your points right on that dot. Once you get the first one, you don't have to worry about the dot anymore. You can just line these guys up. They pretty much touch on the side. So you would go all the way around your circle, okay? And once you're done with one layer, then I went ahead and put a second one. So you can kind of see the start of that here, where I've added 3 onto the back. So I'm just going to continue and finish this one out. I put another circle on the back side just to make it strong. It's not really necessary, but I like to do that just to make sure it's real sturdy. All right, so that just needed those two more, and that's kind of done. And so this one's pink, of course, but it makes a really pretty kind of doily. So I did this one out of like ivory cardstock, just that same way. So I'm going to get that on here. Just a little bit of glue. And let's see, let's turn it so we can read happy birthday a little better. Okay, and then this is also from, let's see, that same set. Yes, from the Stars one. So I cut that out of that same red cardstock that I'm using. And we'll just pop that in the center. Just almost looks like a big flower, but I'm going to say it's a doily. Okay, and then I did, hello Astrid. Thank you, Anya. I did a little stamping with my phrases and dingbats, that little center thing, and then I used the circles, banners, and ribbons to do the circles, and die cut the little starburst out of some different colors of cardstock. So I'm going to put that in the center, and basically this card is done that quick. And I'll show you the inside because I always do an inside to my card. So there's that. Pretty, right? And the inside is just, you know, 3 layers of cardstock on this one. But I do dress it up when we move on to the other cards. So let's do that. All right, this I did a couple of weeks ago, obviously. It was a 4th of July card, and it's already finished. So I thought I would just share it again here. I know a lot of people probably saw my reel. Hey, there's Cindy, Petra, Sandra, Vicky. Thank you. Yes, you can use all kinds of things, all different colors of cardstock. You can do glitter. I mean, the options are just endless. Thank you. Carlene is here. Thank you, Carlene. Thanks, Karen. Okay, so this was a 4th of July card. So this time I used the star. I have everything over here. So Joyous Ornament Stars 2. And I did kind of the same thing. So I used the smaller star and I just cut off at that score line where the little folds are. And I did that twice. And then just layered them on top of each other. I put some red cardstock behind the openings in those stars. Thank you, Sandra. And, you know, just layered it up. Made some little fireworks out of the centers of the flower stamps, the flower centers. I forget what they're called exactly, but made some little fireworks out of that. And then the inside of the card, of course, I used some of Esther's book 7. And then I always love to use my cut aparts from the Harmonious Hodgepodge for that place to write inside of a card. So there's another idea. Okay, and then as I was getting ready for the live, I thought, you know, I want to make something cute with my bee, the layered honeybee. That's from the first release ever, and is probably my favorite die, obviously. So my craft room in here is like a soft pink and like a pine green and gold. And I thought, well, I'm going to make a little something that I can hang up in my craft room. And that can be year round, you know, it doesn't have to be a holiday thing or a seasonal thing. Thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. Vicky, thank you. Hey, Tiff, there's Tiffany. Yes, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Like Miranda. Thank you, Lori Ann. Yeah, I'm catching up on the comments because I'm not looking up enough. Connie, thank you very much. Teresa, thank you. Awesome. Okay, so this is that big one. Now let's find that one. So that is Joyous Ornament Round, okay? And I went ahead and used all the pieces except for, oh no, I used all the pieces. Okay, so you see it there. And Harmonious Hodgepodge paper back there. And then I layered up my layered honeybee with gold and green and pink. Put a little bit of foam tape on the back of that to make it simple and dimensional. And then I would just pop this on here right in the middle. You could add flowers all around here. but I'm more like clean and simple here in the craft room. So I would maybe put a pretty ribbon on that or a string and hang it. Like I could hang it right in front of me, right here. So that's another idea, year round. Can you imagine like a whole banner that stayed up all year? Like I could do different, swap out different colors. Like the next one in the banner could be pink and back to green and pink and green and do all bees. Ooh, that'd be pretty in here. So yeah, you can always do a banner. That'd be great. Nicole is here. Thank you. Can you still get the bee dye? I think so. Perhaps if Danny is moderating the comments. Thank you, Joyce. She can let us know. Yes, I see the answer. Yes, it's still available on our website. There you go. Thank you, Lori. Thanks, Petra. Okay, so that's 2. We have these 2 so far. No, actually 3, because we showed this one. Okay, and then I got the pancake maker over here because, you know, we made you guys all go out and get one, right? The whole craze. So we might as well keep showing you ways to use it. So I was goofing around and I thought, I wonder if the bell die fits inside of the pancake maker. And it does, of course. This is Joyous Ornament Bell. Okay, I have cut it out of this really cool stuff from Sizzix. I know that some of you have used this before. I'm kind of new to it. It's a beautiful, like frosted shrink plastic. So this is silver. I know there's a glare. Sorry about that. This is like a rose gold. And this one is gold. So I have all 3. And I was goofing around and playing and trying different things, and it really worked out very nicely. So you can see a couple of them here. This is the rose gold. I did little bells. Aren't those cute? Then I did a silver one, of course. And then I did a couple of gold ones. And then just for kicks, I thought, I wonder if my Twiggy Things heart would work out. And look at that. I mean, the details and all the openings, they're all there. It's this frosted, glittery, beautiful rose gold. Really pretty. So let's do one just real quick. Got the pancake maker over here. I got my funny little Tim Holtz hands. Not that I need them yet, but I am going to put that right in there on a piece of parchment and close the lid. And I'll give it a minute and I'll look at your comments. Thank you, Anita. George Rhonda Toll, hello. Kathy Carpenter's here, hello. Susanna's here, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Tiff. Which card was it? Tell me which one you love. Karen Kirkman. Awesome, okay. All right, let's give it a check because it doesn't take long. All right, I'm just going to give it another couple seconds because I want to scroll through your comments. Yes, they would make beautiful earrings. In fact, on the packaging, hey, Belinda, on the packaging, it does show that they make jewelry. A lot of the samples on the actual. Oh, okay, birthday card. Well, I'm glad you like it. It might be yours. Okay, so there's our little. I'm going to put another piece and just, I put a acrylic block on there just for a second, just to make sure it's nice and flat. And when it cools, it's going to stay flat. And so while that's sitting there like that, I will show you another card that I made. And this is an anniversary card. I needed a couple because my parents are getting ready to have their 62nd anniversary. And my brother and his wife, I don't know which one it is, but both of them are having anniversaries in August. So I used the little bells here on this card. And there's my Twiggy Things. I used a lot of silver and blue here. And Harmonious Hodgepodge. Put some little teeny brads between all those little doilies and the paper there. But those little bells are just so cute. And you do have to be careful. I'll tell you a couple tips about cutting that shrink plastic on your die cutting machine, because it is a bit of a challenge, but it can definitely be done, as you can see. It's really, really cute. Okay, so what I do that worked, Thank you very much. Hey, Chan. Thank you very much. Ellie. Okay, wow, the comments are just going so fast for me. I'm having a hard time. Let me see if I can go back a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. It's just going by really, really fast. Yes. Okay, so let's see. I was going to tell you some tips. Okay, so I found that the most success was when I used the precision base plate. This is what they call for, intricate dies. So doilies, those, all those kind of dies that have a lot of little openings to them like that, a lot of intricate cuts. I pop this right onto my platform. This is magnetic, it sucks right on there. And even still, in that shrink plastic, you have to use like a piercer, like a pokey tool, and poke those pieces out very carefully on a cushion mat. They don't just fall right out. So just know that it's doable. It's just it just requires a little extra step to work with it. Okay, so I'll put those aside now that you've seen that card, and we'll do the star of the show is the card for my parents here. And I saw congratulations on that. Thank you, whoever said that. I will pass that on to my parents. Oh, thank you so much. Who said that? We love watching you, Vicky. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what I've done with this card is I've picked sort of a dusty rose colored cardstock, and I'll show you my inside. Harmonious Hodgepodge, of course, and then I used one of Angelica's older stamps. This is CS336 Garden Party Elements for this beautiful flourishy kind of vine. And I did embossing around the outside edge just to kind of dress up the paper a little bit in there and to kind of match with this piece for the writing. So that is like bundled sage distress embossing powder. So that just dresses up the inside nicely. And then the front is that same paper with a little bit of that rose peeking out, and then I matted it with some silver cardstock. All right, so then we have our bells. Now this time I didn't shrink them, I just cut them from silver cardstock just to kind of match. And the bell is the same color as the card base, which is that nice dusty rose color. Thank you, Robin. Yes, thank you, Lori. It is a big deal. 62 years, first and only marriage. That's a big deal. Yeah, my husband and I just celebrated 32, and I thought that was a big deal, but then you think about, like, a lot of our parents have been married a lot longer than that. Okay, so I'm just going to put a few dots of glue here and there. And obviously both of these are dies in the bell, the outline and the bell itself. And people are making the most beautiful things with it. I don't know if you saw Marha's live on Wednesday. That was beautiful. Yes, the bell is a very nice size. It's big, but it's really nice. I mean, some of the ornaments that people are making. The blush cardstock, it's called Desert Rose or Dusty Rose, and it's from close to my heart, who is, of course, now out of business or has retired, let's say. I stock up on a lot of their cardstock before they went out of business. I just really like it. I used to be a consultant with them years and years ago, so I was always very faithful to their products still. Okay, so this is Happy Anniversary. Now this is from Everyday Words 3, and I've cut it out of silver and the shadow out of vellum. Just kind of a heavyweight vellum. Hope I don't stick my head in the camera here. I can't see. Hopefully that's good. I've already got anniversary in place over there, but I just thought I'd show you how easy it is to pop those layers together, of course. So I've got those on vellum. I have a couple of bows ready to go. This ribbon I happen to have has a little bit of shimmery silver in it, which is perfect. And then I had this little silver twine. So before we started, of course, I put these together with some fabric glue just to get them ready. Okay, now I did one of these and I did some experimenting. So this is also from Angelica, the Holly Greenery 2153. Okay, and so rather than using the little berries that are on the die, I use some micro beads in the color of grass. Now you can do this. I tried a couple of different things. First, I started with prills. So those are just like silver prills on silver, and that worked, you know. I think Rajni showed us how she does that with glossy accents and then just dumping a bunch of those pearls on there. So that was kind of pretty. But then I tried some of the Elizabeth Craft Designs, what do we call it? Microfine glitter. Tried that. That's beautiful too. That's an option. And there's some more pearls in the green. And this was the one I actually used, which is the beads. So those were from Art Ingredients by Finnabair. All right, so I've got those all on there, really shimmery and pretty, and I think I might cut those apart a little bit. But I think I should get Happy Anniversary on here first so we know where we're at as far as room for our bells. I've got one with some foam tape and one's going to be flat. So I think we'll just put this right down here. And I'm just using like art glitter glue on this vellum. It works well and it dries clear. So we may see that right now, but it'll eventually dry clear. Okay. I'm looking. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, thank you. I love Close to My Heart cardstock too. Yeah, Catherine, it's, you know, it's hard to let go of your favorites like that. You wish everybody could stay into business like forever for our sake, right? Let's see. Shall we put it over here? I think so. Let's put that there. And doing it on vellum, that's kind of a Jackie Jasper trick that I like that she does a lot of times. It doesn't put like a hard shadow behind it, but it just sets it off nicely and softly from your background. So I really like to do that. Jill, we're not allowed microfine beads or glitter in the UK. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I know about the glitter. I didn't know about the little beads. Well, that's kind of a bummer, but I guess I understand it, right? Okay, so I want to put some of these in the back. Now, what I've done here is I've cut this one out of silver as well, but I used that same cardstock, did the circles like the berries, and then I put a little bit of the glossy accents on top of that, just for something different. I didn't want to do all of the green bead things, so you can always switch it up. So I think we'll just kind of tuck this back here. Joe says, I like the vellum shadow. Thank you, Joe. Me too. All right, let's see. What do we have room for here? We're going to have these bells like this, and we still have to work this. So let's put this guy like over here, I think. My little gun, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if anybody else has trouble, but my glue press sometimes just decides it's gonna leak out all in the holster over there, which it's currently doing, unfortunately. Okay, there's that. That looks good, I think. And then I think we're going to cut some of these apart because we're not going to see all these if we don't. So we're going to scatter them here and there. Yes, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Cindy Graham has done so. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi from California. Okay, I wondered where you're from. Okay. All right, that's probably good. Let's get rid of this little piece. I wonder if is Elle's going to be back on Monday. I don't know who's doing the live on Monday. And I think I'll cut this off as well. How am I doing? I got 5 minutes. Doing good. And yeah, I'm just cutting off this little topper piece. This just kind of straight. We don't really need that. I might leave that one though. Okay. So I think that might be nice. Let's see. Maybe one more right there. We'll just kind of fan them out from right there. How's that sound? Sound good, kids? Let's see. Dimta, she liked, commented, and shared. Thank you, Maureen. Oh, Florida, how is it down there? I know it's hot. Never heard of that leaking problem. Yeah, I think it's how I'm putting it into the holster. I'm not making sure. I'm careful about it being straight. And if it's on a little bit of a tilt, it just wants to leak out all in there. So I know sometimes David's had a little issue and he just lays it down on the table rather than mess with it during the lives. It can happen. You just have to be more careful than I am. Thank you, Chris. You can do this. I know. 30 minutes is too short. Ah, you like the longer lives as well? Hey, Met from Denmark. All right, let me get some of these on here. Yeah, it's pretty warm here too, and I think that's why I was sort of motivated to not make Christmas crafts yet. I'm just not in the mindset for Christmas crafting yet. I get it. I get why people do it. You want to get ahead, and especially if you make things to sell or give away, and you have a lot to make. I don't really do too much of that. So I have to be, it has to be cold out. I have to kind of be in the mood. And right now it's like I cringe if I hear Christmas music too early on a lot of these reels and posts that I see. I just have to turn the volume down. I'm just not ready. It's too warm for me. I mean, how do y'all feel? Do you mind that it's warm outside? Do you put on Christmas music in July and do it anyway? I just can't. If I had to, I could. If I had a class or something, that's probably what I would do, is I just put on some Christmas music and just do it. Karen likes the longer lives. Vicky likes it longer. Yeah, the bell is, I mean, you could make a beautiful, just all white wedding card, I think, with these bells. I think that would be gorgeous. Okay, so now we have some layers under here I didn't think about. So maybe we'll put the bumpy one here. No, we'll put this one here. We'll just make do. I think I'll put a little bit of foam tape on that lower corner. Where's my scissors? Oh, right here. Just a little bit of foam tape where it wants to teeter down here. And then we'll use glue on the rest of it. Just get this first one on here. Whoa. All right, let's see. Maybe like that. I won't worry about that up there. So we're going to put this one right over the top of it, and this one's covered with foam tape. Everybody seems to like the longer lives, it looks like. I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe y'all liked it to be a little more succinct and for us not to go on and on too long. Okay, did I get them all? There's one more. Okay. So this one we'll put maybe down lower. See, now I might need a bigger envelope because I let that hang off the side, but that's okay. Do you guys make your own envelopes like I do? No Christmas music for me till November. Yeah, me either. Where am I located, Maureen? I'm in South Carolina. Up in the upstate, they call it. I think I'm going to put some foam tape in that little corner too, because it's sticking up. And I have a minute. You make all your Christmas cards in July. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. I mean, you get it done. That's the key. Okay. All right, so I mean, basically that's a finished card. I'm just going to use some fabric glue and stick it up there, those two bows. So if y'all have any questions, let them, shoot them my way right now, because I'm just going to look down and glue these on, and then I'll look back up and see if I have any questions I need to answer. I see all the comments about summer is not good. Let Christmas stay away. All right, let me glue these on. Of course, I would prefer to do this part off camera because I do have to put some clips. See how it just wants to jump right off of there? So if you weren't watching, I would take a clip and then clip that on until that's set. But just to give you an idea, and I will take a picture, of course, when it's over, and post it of all of the cards I made today. But that one would go there, and that's how that one would look. Thank you, Clementine. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Let's see, on the fence about the shorter lives. Uh-oh, Doris. Oh, Doris, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you deal with that okay. Yeah. Oh, Sandra loves Christmas. Christmas cards all year, but I don't need the Christmas music on. And Teresa makes her own envelopes. I do too. I make so many different sizes, I have to make them custom for myself. 5th of December, no Christmas music. Hello from Alberta. Hey, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. All right, well, guess what? It's over. It's already over. Let's get my face back up here. Let's see, my face. Oh, no, we don't want that view. Let's do this one. Because otherwise you see like the underside of my cabinet and my shelf and my camera and everything else. Just looking at the last few comments before I say my goodbyes, but I thank you all for being here. It seemed like it took 5 minutes. Why are they only 30 minutes now? They just, the company said, let's try that for a while. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way forever, but I guess the feeling was it would be a little more engaging and if it were quicker. Oh, that's good to hear, Doris. Good. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the lovely comments I'm seeing. And let me put I'll put all these back out real quick and change the camera one more time so you can see everything. Of course, you have to imagine with the clip on that one card, but let's see if we can get all this in the shot. One more time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, thank you again, and I will see you next time. And I don't know who's going to be here on Monday, but I hope that you join us. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.